Hi Pisces. So these are going to be your love messages for August 2020. Quick announcements. So I am available to do private readings. So if you're interested in booking a private reading with me, all the information is going to be down below in the description box. Also stay tuned for the podcast that I just created recently, The Wheel of Divinity. So you can find me on anchor.fm/TWOD, or you can find me on Spotify and other platforms. So that's just going to be the place where I'm going to be posting more of my content. Okay, so let's get into your readings. So far, you came out, the moon, with, I know like how I have the camera set up today is kind of like different. So you might not get enough light to see the cards, but this is just what it's going to be for today. So you have that with the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords. So no, let me go ahead and show you this really quick. So the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. So this tells me that someone is already, someone's mind is already made up on how they see someone within a connection, or overall how they see a connection. How they see some kind of opportunity. They are sure of it. I feel like this person, even with the moon being here, that can signify for hidden emotions or hidden thoughts, but I feel like it's more of, no, this person knows how they feel, and it's not like they keep it to themselves. It's not like they're not honest about how they feel. I feel like there is love here, and I feel like there is some kind of joy that this person does receive out of this connection, but it's not everything that they feel they say to this person. They keep it to themselves, and they're fine with that. So what's not being said is something that a person is still certain about. They're certain about how they feel about somebody. And with the Queen of Swords and King of Swords being here, I feel as though maybe someone could see this person just how they see themselves. I feel like how a person can see themselves, they feel like this person mirrors them, or they mirror each other. Maybe someone's aware about that, or maybe the both of you are aware of that. I feel like the way someone sees this connection, they take it seriously. They take it seriously because I'm hearing the word unfold. Or now I'm thinking of words like letting go, allowing, surrendering in a sense to someone, giving that space to learn. It's like allowing someone to teach you, and feeling those. It's like someone's able to feel off of another person that it's some kind of mutual understanding. There's some kind of mutual understanding as well. It's like, I feel like that goes back to self-reflection. I feel like it goes back to the whole mirroring effect. So you guys could really mirror each other. And because you guys mirror each other, it's like it assures someone, it reassures someone that no, like we're really, we see things the same for the most part. And that keeps me certain. That keeps me in this position to be certain on how I see this person, how I view this person, how it helps me further expand on learning more about myself and how I may see love. I get that too. Hope I didn't lose you there. I lost myself there a little bit on how I was trying to get my words together, but whatever, man. For the most part, that's what I meant. So, Four of Pentacles comes out. but it comes out in reverse. Okay. I feel like when this person goes within and they explore these feelings internally by themselves or with themselves, there could be weight from like other areas in their life that is they know how to drop it. They come to terms with understanding how to drop the burdens within their mind. Maybe the other things that they like to really like weigh out when it comes to their selves, and how they see everything else within their life, like externally, that brings them some kind of burden or challenge. Maybe it's the way this person, it's like when they aren't with this other person, when someone isn't with this person, it's like reality hits in a way where it's like they just, I don't know, they become more hopeful for change. They want to see that change, maybe in every other area of their life. How they see this love, they want to feel that within the work that they do. Maybe they want to see it in other people, and that could just be regarding like just people that they come across, people that they may work with, family members, friends, in a sense wishing for people to look at life in a different light, how this person does. So these feelings and the thoughts of this person could make someone want to just drop their burdens, let go of how they see the world, how they see other people. And there could be more aggressive energy within all of that. Okay, so now 10 of Pentacles comes out in reverse, and we have 5 of Pentacles here. Okay, so now this is making me think that this might be someone else's energy within the connection. Someone feels as though they can't live out this dynamic as confidently, because they need to in some way find that confidence within themselves. They need to find some kind of reassurance for themselves. It's like someone may want to take shit seriously, and it's not even like they feel like they're missing that from this other person who may be all in, who may really be ready to commit. I think it's what they have going on around them. They want to make sure that they're being taken seriously, that they're being looked at seriously. They need to feel that within themselves. And this 10 of Pentacles in reverse is underneath the Queen of Swords. And remember, there's a Queen and a King of Swords here. So that's why I feel like it's this other person, if not you, or if it's not this person, then it's you. However you want to look at it, however it makes sense. It's another energy involved here. And they feel as though they need to move in a way that's more grounded. They want to move in a more grounded way, in a more rooted way, so that I feel like they can be taken seriously. And maybe they need to really reassure themselves on how, it's just going back to also how they see themselves to challenge themselves almost. They need to still tend to those things that they feel like they're responsible for, so they can really see how the outcome turns out. They want something long term, but they want to make sure that it's something that they can manifest alone as well. Maybe this person feels as though they don't want to rely on someone else. You know, they want to be able to grow their own fruit, grow their own food. And they want to have a clear mind. This person is just trying to keep in mind to be clear. Sorry for the background noise. I want to get up and get that, but I'm not. So we're just going to let it ring. So what else do we have for Pisces in love? Okay. Yeah. Death comes out in reverse. So with the death coming out in reverse and it's underneath the King of Swords, that tells me that this King of Swords is determined in the sense to get what he wants. Remember, this is not gender-based, it's energy-based. But this King of Swords is like, yeah, it's like they're determined to get what they want, but they also need to understand that this Queen of Swords is not, she's not willing to fold. She's not willing to just conform. And even if things feel right, or even if things, in some way they feel right, it's like they're not just about to just get up and compromise with where things are. Even if it feels really good, they feel like they need to think logically enough about this so that they're not getting hurt in the end. They're not gonna be disappointed if something doesn't work out in their favor, if something doesn't work out in a way that's fair for the both of you. They're still, in a sense, trying to think about themselves. They feel like they have to. They need to. To some extent, yes, they do. They have to put themselves first. And I feel like with the death in reverse is the King of Swords not really understanding that, not really coming to a full understanding or even acceptance of that. It's like maybe the King of Swords feels like, why does it have to be this deep? Why does it have to be this serious? Either way, I can take care of you. Either way, we can figure it out. I can figure it out. You know, when you're down, I'm up. So maybe they're seeing it in a way it's more light than what the Queen of Swords is. And that's not, that I feel like that's kind of bringing in more pressure for the Queen of Swords, where that's part of the reason why there's not an ebb and flow. The flow of everything it's not consistent because someone may be more caught up in their mind. But even if that's the case, maybe there needs to be more communication about that. Maybe there needs to be more communication on how someone doesn't feel as ready as someone else, or they don't feel ready in the ways that this person feels. But with going back to with death in reverse, that I feel like will connect to why a person isn't moving as fast and why they are choosing to not move as fast, because this King of Swords is not really understanding why that is. Yeah. It's like someone's with, now I see Knight of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck with Hermit underneath that, and the Queen of Pentacles here. It's almost like this feminine energy is just like, can you just chill? Can you just give me a second? Because I feel kind of exposed. It's like they need more time to reflect. Or while they're doing that reflection, every time they go in and they do that inner reflection, it's like someone comes in on them and just, they open the blinds, they open the curtains, and they're just all like, hey, good morning. Ready for another day? It's like ready for another day of fun. And it's like, it's not like this person isn't down, but it's like, just give me a second, because I don't feel all the way right. It doesn't mean that it's you. It doesn't mean that they don't feel right about you. It's this overall, just this transformation. It feels like a transformation. It feels like a big change. And they truly need to know where it is that they stand. Even if it seems all well put together in the physical and they look like they have it together internally, it's almost like they're just waking up. So they don't have it together. Yeah, so now Two of Cups in reverse comes out. So this being underneath the Four of Pentacles in reverse, it's like someone's just willing to, it's almost like someone in this connection just, they're ready to gamble. It's like someone's ready to gamble and the other person is like, no. Matter of fact, I don't even know how to gamble. Just give me a minute. Give me a second, because there was something else I wanted to add on. How I also see this is someone could also feel like there's too many hidden motives here. Maybe they feel like there's still not enough. There's still not enough that they should know. There's not enough. Yeah, there's not enough information. Someone could still feel like someone hides too much. So it's hard for them to just take on this connection. I feel like someone low-key wants to, but I think they're getting a better understanding of how to just take care of themselves, love themselves. And I feel like the more this person does that, the more they go into self-care and self-nurturance, it's like this person could take them out of that. Whether they realize that or not, it kind of just creates some distortion for this Queen of Swords. And that can only make her feel more unsettled. It can make her feel uncomfortable. Because she may feel like she's not being given that time and space to make her own decisions. Because someone is just like on her back, like, hey, you don't need to make a decision. I made it for us type shit. It's that kind of thing. And it's like, I don't think she really likes that. So this is the Hierophant and it's in reverse, it looks like. No, I lied. It's not. It's upright. I think maybe it's the camera or something. Okay, no, I lied. It's in reverse. Okay. So I feel like this is still going back to this Queen of Swords. They could feel as though there's still more that they need to learn. And I'm also hearing there's still things that they need to let go of too, because it's not bringing any justice to the rest of their dynamic, to the rest of the situation. It's like parts of themselves where they find themselves like, you know what, I thought I knew what I wanted to say and I lost it. Fuck that. Moving on. 3 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. And then the Fool is underneath. And wow, the Empress. Let me show these really quick. Wow, we're already on 20 minutes. I'm gonna stop. But let me just try to finish what I was saying. Yeah, someone feels like they haven't in some way evolved within their spiritual journey, within their lifestyle. They feel like if they don't commit in some way, they feel like they need to commit on a deeper level or on a stronger level with themselves before they get into commitment with someone else. Maybe they could even feel like this other person doesn't have their priorities, straightened out. Maybe they feel like their priorities aren't really worked out all the way. They could, in some sense, feel the disconnect, where the disconnect can happen because of the inner work that this Queen of Swords has done. Maybe she feels like this King of Swords is not really, like, they try to act like they're there, but they're not. That could be there too. She could in some sense already see where this King of Swords needs to do more work, needs to do more inner work. And she's not up for discussion with that, because she sees what it is that she sees, because she feels what she sees as well. What she feels, she sees, and what she sees, she feels. And she doesn't want the deception. So 9 of Wands comes out, but it comes out sideways. So it tells me, yeah, of course, there's always a chance for some kind of opportunity, or there's always a possibility for more. There's always more to gain from a dynamic. But who is really willing to break that down in the physical? Who's really willing to actually say it too? Like, not just to even say it though, because with this being Wands, it's also about doing it. Like, are you willing to show this to me? I feel like this is what a feminine energy is saying. I feel like it's this Queen of Swords saying it to the King of Swords. I'm sorry. It's like, you come off like you're about it, and then you stop like midway, or it's like you're so close to finishing what you started, and it's like you don't. So this could also, you may make connections with the Aquarius reading. So you can look at the Aquarius reading. Maybe there's some connections you can make there. But that's how I see this. Yeah, this 9 of Wands. It's like, I don't know. It's like someone's words can really leave someone conflicted internally. Most of the time, I feel like they're internally conflicted with making a decision about this connection, because someone comes off like they give their all, but they don't really do that. I don't know. I'm gonna stop. Okay, I love you.